Hey Sagittarius, welcome back to Peony Lore, where we help you to find the beauty in all things. This is technically going to serve for the 1st through the 12th for all sun, moon, and rising sign of Sagittarius. And yes, I realize you're not seeing the 1st through the 4th until today, but you're getting it now. There's just so much energy that's going on right now, and there's a lot that's getting ready to happen during mid-month, and I really want to be able to make sure that I've given myself the benefit of this upcoming week to really drill down into everyone's energies to do some justice here for all the fun stuff that's getting ready to come forward. So hopefully your August was well, and hopefully you were able to take a look at the Archangel messages for the entire month of September, but we're going to do our best to make sure that we keep up with the astrology for the week or 2 weeks as we're doing it here in September specifically. We have 5 planets that are still in retrograde, guys, and we have Mercury that's getting ready to have its next jump in retrograde at the end of this particular month. Got the new moon showing up, we got a full moon that's happening, we got equinox that's happening, we got portals that are opening up, so we have a lot. So I'm gonna just do a couple of quick shuffle pieces here. We are going to pull a what are we pulling? Gateway Oracle to get started with the reading, and we will probably pull in, yeah, well, if that comes back out, then we'll use it. Then we will use a couple of different oracles as I'm guided to today, but we're going to use my Astro deck, and we're going to use the White Sage Tarot deck here to clarify, okay? So I do have my notes written down. I will refer to those to get all the details correct for you. All right, I think those are ready to go. Let's go ahead and pull our Gateway Oracle for our Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising, or anywhere else they have it super heavy in their chart. Alrighty, here we go. That was super fast. Thank you, Universe. Okay. So the theme of this period for the 1st to the 12th, okay, is about healing your past. I step into my future with strength and clarity. There was another sign that got this, and you know what? I don't... is it possible that it was Gemini that got this? It's possible. There was another sign that got this card as well. I apologize. But it's only the second time it popped out. I step into my future with strength and clarity. Healing the past allows the future to have more space to come in and do what it wants to be able to do. It really does. I'm going to pull a numerology card here really quickly as well. Let's see what we've got. Oh, there we go. Completion. Yeah, you're done with the old stuff. You're done with the old stuff. You've got to let the old stuff go with this completion card. Okay, so let's see what else we have. Do it at the end. Oh, okay. Do it at the end of the second week. Okay, so what we're going to do now is go ahead and move all the cards and get these ready to lay out. Hopefully you can see everything here. Here we go. Healing the past and completion. So this information that I am pulling is going to be from the 1st to the 5th. We'll utilize the energy of the 1st to the 5th. And if you are connecting with it within these first few cards, then you know the remainder of the reading is going to be for you for sure. But let's go ahead and jump into it. All right. So on September the 1st, the moon entered into the sign of Cancer. And Cancer, you would have had a lot of crazy dreams probably. Feeling maybe a little lethargic from some of the solar flares that popped up late last week as well. So that's a possibility for you. Sagittarius, that water energy kind of affected you a little bit, I would say, when it came towards that thought process, especially when it came towards the square that showed up with Chiron and Aries, because it's asking you to own your stuff from the past so that you can move forward. So I think that definitely speaks into the healing the past conversation that's going on. The moon, the sun started to do some dancing with the sun in Cancer as well. And so that's that whole practical information that comes through with that perfection of service that comes through. Maybe some of you, there it is, King of Pentacles, having some questions when it comes to how you're physically doing work. You want this one? Okay, Star card, thank you. New projects, new work, expanding businesses, or different things of that particular nature showing up. The Aquarius energy that shows up here on the the Thursday position here is very much tied to the changeover that's happening with Jupiter inside the Aquarius. Wow. Wow. On Friday, there's this energy of letting it all go. This 10 of Pentacles. Okay. Like being completely all the way done with something. Letting all of the pain and the hurt and the fears be released from you. Saturday, you got the 6 of Rods in the upright position. So it might have been really, really hard for you to perhaps think about a change that needed to occur for you in business. Came back out. The Moon card shows up for you on Saturday. But this is victory after battle. Wow. Okay. And the Strength card at the bottom of the deck. Healing. So astrologically, we're right on target here. So Wednesday, King of Pentacles, structure, stability. I do feel that some of you have, and we will clarify here in just a second, but some of you are having some concerns maybe with a project or work situation that you're working on that is affecting your thought process around stability. Now, the King of Pentacles is presenting himself upright. So what I'm getting, though, out of this is that there's going to be a minor change or some consideration that happens when it comes to your overall sense of value and structure. So just keep that that's a strong potential that I'm getting. The Star card, though, this Aquarian energy that's popping through, is offering healing. Okay, so there's healing that's coming through, but it's also telling you to keep your head up in the situation. Even every person's life has some sort of change that has to come into play, and even if universe changes a few different things or a few different directionals to get you to that spot, it's never a straight line. It never is. So sometimes you got to move up, down, left, right, and over in order to get to that spot. Okay, so that's what they're just saying with the Star card here, is to keep your dream alive, continue to dream about what it is that you want, and you are assured to get it. This card that shows up here, though, this 10, wow, what was going on Friday for you, I'm sure had a lot to do with the energy of the Moon entering into the sign of Leo and will. You're no longer willing to put up with some BS that's been going on in the past. Okay, but you're letting it go. You're releasing yourself from any fears, doubts, or anything else that was going on, and that in itself is a healing as well. It might have been painful, maybe a painful lesson, maybe something really wonky was going through. We'll clarify, but I mean, you're releasing that pain, and this is why you get the Victory card when it shows up to Saturday's energy, because now the Sun is in Virgo, and it's had that dance with Chiron and Aries. You owned your stuff at this particular moment, and also we have Mercury talking to Libra at this particular moment, and Saturn in Aquarius. How can we get our person to be victorious? What do we need to do? Those are the astrological conversations that were going on in the cosmos, right? So therefore, when we get to the energy of today, Sunday's energy, we've got the Moon energy, we've got Cancerian energy that pops through, or Neptune energy that pops through. Now we do have another big square that pops up today. It's popping up like around 8-10 depending upon which coast that you're on, and the Moon really does say, you've got your tame self and you've got your wild self, and we realize that we're trying to work with you, so stay in your lane. Don't veer too far off left. Don't veer too far off right. We're trying to shine the light on the right path for you. We're switching your direction just a little bit. Can you please follow us? Because we've got something for you. And this is going to ultimately end up to this healing that it is that you have. So yes, this is Leo energy. This is the Strength card that shows up here as well. We did have the moon switch over from the Cancer energy into Leo very, very, very late on Friday. So Saturday it was with us, and of course Sunday it's with us here as well. And you know, the Strength card is coming in, and it definitely offers healing, but it does say you're strong enough to get through what this particular situation is. So if any of that resonated with you thusly, then you know that you are in the right spot. Let's go ahead and clarify what we have going on for our Sagittarius. King of Pentacles on the first, please. We have the Hermit. We got Virgo in the reverse position here. We got the Moon in the reverse position here, so that's indicating letting something go. So the Hermit in the reverse position sometimes indicates a little bit of being a loner, not wanting to go within and realize it, thinking I can get this done by myself. I will take care of it myself. I don't need to, you know, I'm totally fine at this particular moment. Virgo's like, everybody needs to go in sometime and receive support and help. So it can indicate that there's a little bit of resistance, but the only other way that I can read this is that maybe you really did go into some really super deep meditation, Sagittarius, and you received the information that you needed. The Moon revealed information that you didn't know. You got some more information to put into your cosmic Rolodex to pull up. Therefore, you are back in the saddle again with this King of Wands energy coming through, ready to take on a new opportunity and challenge. Star card, keeping the dream alive, keeping the dream alive. We have the Ten of Wands in the reverse position. Look at that 10-10. End of a cycle, y'all. Deciding that you are going to drop something that no longer serves you. You've finished as much as you could do with this project, this person, this situation, whatever it happens to be for you. You're done with it. You've delivered the last piece of whatever it is that you're going to deliver in that particular situation. So congratulations, because that's really hard to do for some people. We all have to go through it, though. Nine of Wands comes up in here saying, yes, this is also a spiritual type of a situation. Those Eight of Wands that are standing up in the back have been different challenges and obstacles that you've already gotten through, and you did it with ease and grace, and Spirit is here with you with this last one, this next ace. We got to carry this into this next to this next phase, this next project, this next thing, and they are working with you. You are very spiritually strong, open, and connected, Sagittarius. The other card that pops out here is, yes, if you're listening to us, universe is presenting you with these Seven of Cups. There's going to be a lot of new options that are on its way. Whenever one door closes, another situation opens up, and they want this other card to come through. Yeah, you're not done. The World in the reverse position is indicating that there's things that still have yet to be done. You're not done. So if they're just making a change in trajectory, maybe you had to back off of something a little bit, but you're definitely not finished with the whole situation. So I like that energy. However, this healing that shows up here on this Friday with this Ten of Swords energy, I really feel is the Libra Venus combination that's going on with Neptune in Pisces, and that's that whole expansion energy of what wants to come for you. It's the conversation that you would have had, the Hangman Neptune conversation about the perspective about it's okay to make a change, it's okay to make a shift, it's okay to do something different. So you're letting go of the ego in this sense as well, so that you can allow yourself to move to this next place. I like that. Let's move over towards the, here we go. We've got the combo here. Now you got all three tens out. Holy buckets. Ten of Swords, Ten of Cups, Ten of Pentacles, Knight of Cups upright. Yeah, congratulate yourself for whatever it is that you dropped, because whatever it is that you dropped is going to lead to the ultimate level of, or what it is that you gained in replacement of letting this ego go. And you can't ever let ego all the way go, but you can let spirit step more closely forward. Okay, you just have to ask. That's going to put you into a position where you are unfuckable with. 10, 10, 10, you guys. Wow. Huge. So you and Pisces, a lot of spiritual conversations going on here. Emotional satisfaction, financial satisfaction, working with spirit in conjunction, feeling good at the end of this, like nobody can mess with you and no one's going to mess with whatever this particular situation is a particular realization that you came with on Friday. Love that. Saturday's energy, therefore, yeah, you went through a bunch of stuff. So you have this six of rods energy, this victory after battle, people finally starting to notice and pay attention to what it is that you're actually doing and providing you with those different accolades that are coming through here. So again, the moon switching over into the sign of Leo, self-will, determination, I've got this, I'm going to continue to move forward kind of energy, if you will. And we had the juicy trine that was going on again with Mercury talking to Libra about how are we going to make this happen. This is what I think we should do, said Saturn to Aquarius at that particular moment as well. So there's all this juicy energy that showed up with that trine. Let's get some clarity on what is going on with this 6. We have the 7 of Wands in the reverse position. How do you want me to explain that? Because I would naturally not think. Got it. Not feeling so defensive. Got it. Not feeling so defensive. Letting the ego down a little bit. Yeah. If you hadn't been clear about what was going on between what your heart really wanted to do and what your mind wanted to do, that was definitely a situation that was in there as well. And then, of course, we have the Star card that shows back up. You're still healing. You're in the active phase of this whole healing that's going on. And so that is why you're victorious. So this is the universe crowning you more so than anything else with that laurel wreath. Like, you did what we asked you to do. You heard us at this point, and you started, even if it was little teeny tiny bitty baby steps, you started moving towards what it is that they wanted you to be able to do. You never let go of your dream. Okay, and it's not that you are letting go of yourself consciously with that King of Swords in the reverse position. And I realize that some people are not going to read it this way, but I'm being channeled to, so I'm sharing it. But by backing off a little bit and not feeling as though you had to be so defensive about something, you're leaving space for spirit to come in and communicate with you. And it will be heart-based, but it also provides you with clarity, and you're still in the active phase of healing with that Star card that comes through. Of course, I'd be remiss if I didn't say that you could potentially be dealing with an Aquarius at this particular moment either, okay? Or you have Aquarius very, very heavy in your chart. Therefore, we get to today's sexy energy of the moon, okay? The moon wanting you to be where you're supposed to be. And again, the only square that comes up is the conversation with Mercury and Libra and that whole Pluto and Capricorn energy. And the Pluto Capricorn energy is about Pluto being judgment, second opportunities, second chances, those different types of things, being ready to receive the gifts. And then Capricorn's energy of duty, perseverance, and sometimes are we spending too much time doing other things where we can like cut some things out. So the first card that pops up on top of the moon here is the Wheel of Fortune. We definitely have our buddy Jupiter hanging out with us saying, hey, I'm here. Your expansive dreams are not lost on me. We have the Five of Pentacles energy. The Five of Pentacles energy is saying you don't have to worry or fear about what's going on. We are here with you. You are definitely not alone. If you've been feeling uncomfortable about something, just follow our path here is what they're saying. And universe, I love you so much. I just love my job. There I am. There's the Judgment card. There's Pluto coming out. And Pluto is definitely saying all the things that you have fears about, this Five of Swords in the reverse position, are gone. So I want you to take a look at this. 10, 10, 10, and 5, 5 have already showed up for you. So, you know, the 10s are about old cycles ending to allow the new to come in. And 5s are all about changes as well. So, you know, take a look at that. But universe already told you you're completing a cycle right now. So and you're healing the past. So then we have the Knight of Swords energy. There may not be a lot of additional conversation that's coming through to you today. This is going to be all about you trying to go within. Even though the Virgo Hermit card was being used elsewhere, I do feel that that's the energy that's showing up. Judgment really only shows up to people that are really ready to receive it. Did you learn your lesson? Do you realize what we're kind of doing right now? We're going to be shifting some things a little bit, and are you on board? So that's the energy that we have here, Sag. Let us go ahead and move into, where did I put my deck? Hello? Woman. Oh. Let's go ahead and get into the energy of the 6th through the 12th, specifically for our Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Thank you guys for being here. Really appreciate it. Appreciate the likes and the subscribes and the comments and the emails that I get. I really do love doing this. Again, I don't know if I said this at the beginning of the reading, so if you don't necessarily resonate with everything that I'm saying here, please do make sure that you're taking a look at your sun, your moon, and your rising, and your north node. It's so important. I am available for personals. I love doing this from a personal perspective and getting right into your energy with your angels, having the conversation. So make sure you take a look at the description box below to go to peonylore.com or the alternative. And you can also shop on my site. Yeah, so you've got a lot of energies that are carrying over from last week into this week so far, Sagittarius. We're just going to talk about that a little bit. Wow. Very poignant. Very poignant. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Saturday. Oop. Wow. Okay. And Sunday's energy for Sagittarius, the 12th. Me. Okay. All right. Okay. Bottom of the deck here, Baby Chariot. 8 of Wands energy, new messaging, new communication coming through, showing you the way towards this new forward momentum. Okay. Okay. Well, wow. The 9 of the 9 is going to be a huge day for you. So again, a lot of the same similar energies from the previous week. And again, when you're healing, you will still carry those energies with you until you've completed that next level of healing. So don't worry about the duplication that's showing up here. It's just universe's way of, hey, having me share that with you. But also know that there could be some additional circumstances that we haven't discussed that are going to be meaningful to you. So we have the Knight of Pentacles, new resources being dispatched. Okay, we have Temperance. Here you are in your glory, showing up here on Tuesday. We have the 7 of Wands here on Wednesday. So balance needs to happen a little bit. You're going to be receiving some information, that's for sure. And so there's going to be a little bit of balance that's needed in this particular situation for you. Now, whatever it is that you're feeling from that victory from before, this 7 of Wands in this case does not mean you having to back down off of ego. This means you're protecting what it is that you want based upon this new content and information that you have. Now, when we get to Thursday's energy, we have the 3 of Swords that shows up here. So without seeing anything else, more so what I'm getting out of this is that you are, there's two things. There's two ways I'm going to read this 3 of Swords, and I'll have that clarified when I start getting into the littles here. Within 3 weeks, you are going to be receiving some new, what's the word I want to use? Juice. You're going to be receiving some new juice. There's going to be a boost to what's getting ready to happen. I'm going to tell you why, because at the end of the month here at the end of this particular week, we start to go into Sagittarius season. So that means the next few days after this, the 13th, 14th, 15th, are also going to be in Sagittarius energy. If you take the math and you go down to the end of September, maybe the beginning of October, something that you want is going to show up in the natural, meaning you've called it in, You've cleaned up your vibration. You started doing the healing, and it's going to literally show up for you. 3 weeks. Okay, that's not going to be for all of you. It's going to be for a significant portion of you. The other half of you, you're going to be letting go on this portal day. And you're going to be receiving more downloads and content from the universe, which is going to finally heal another aspect of your heart. So there's a lot of healing that's going through for you. You have to accept that the healing is here to help move you forward and to raise your vibration up and to keep you at those levels by letting go of the old shit. So you are graduating. So don't deny yourself the opportunity on the 9 of the 9 portal to really go into hermit mode. Take advantage of the energy that Virgo can give to you. Go into hermit mode, receive this information on the 9th. As best as you possibly can so that you can complete the old cycles, okay? When we get to the 10th, we have the Magician that shows up. So Mercury is here going, yo, you did what you were supposed to do, and now we're going to talk to you about the next level, leveling up here with the Magician, having the keys, having the codes, having all of the details that you need to have within you to make this new manifestation that you want come forward. When you get to the 11th, which is going to be the following Saturday. Yeah, this is the following Saturday. Let me just turn my calendar over to make sure I'm right. Yeah, Saturday. The 8 of Cups. This is your graduation. You have finally decided what it is that you want. Well, not that you never had your thought process in the first place, but you know what it is that you want. And the universe is saying, it's time to go pick up your cap and gown. You've graduated. You're done. You've done everything that you can do here, and now it's time for you to go here. And you are very happily walking, okay? Now, it's going to be an emotional situation, especially if you put a lot of time and effort and energy into something, but it's going to be the better part of what it is that you need to be able to do. So there is a graduation that is showing up for you here. And then when you get to Sunday, there's this energy of the 4 of Pentacles, okay? Couple different ways that you read the 4 of Pentacles as well, just to be thorough here. Something else that you want, or a different iteration of you want, is it's like creating the stability of what it is. I can feel it. I'm in my heart chakra. I know not everyone's going to understand it that way, or not other readers would read it that way. I don't care. I'm doing me. Going into my heart chakra and feeling the stability of the realization of your dream, feeling it, right? Like when we talk about manifestation, it's not just saying the words out loud and writing a piece of paper. The universe only reacts to your vibration, which means you've got to feel it and you've got to be into your heart space when you are communicating that out. But there's awareness of your financial spend and your financial contribution and financial changes as well. So having had said that, it does look like it's going to be a very good week for you. There is stability that is here. There's definite change that's on its way. There's additional healing. So let's go ahead and break this down for you guys, okay? The 6th, Monday, Labor Day, new moon in Virgo, new moon wish time. A very, very, very awesome day for a lot of different people. There's trines everywhere, which means juicy combinations of the universe trying to come in at that particular moment and do their thing, okay? We definitely have the Uranus energy in Taurus. So the Uranus energy is the Fool energy, stepping forward, offering Taurus this opportunity to share with you what it is that we're going to do. We're having this conversation. What is it that we're going to do to bring this new thing towards you on this day? That's a part of the big juicy thing that I see here. Of course, you can be dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn on this date, or you have those in your chart, but the Knight of Pentacles is already on his way. Hallelujah. We have the Gemini major arcana of the Lovers here. Okay, so this is a strong union, super strong union. Now you are still going in the Leo mode of this active healing. Let's not forget, you're still actively healing. So there potentially could be a healing that is going on with you, Sagittarius, in your romantic life. So let's not dismiss that. If you've been a little bit out of sorts with these different energies, or they've been out of sorts a little bit with these different energies, then just know that is the combination that is popping up there. It definitely indicates choices. Definitely You could be having the energy of Libra in your chart, and you also have the Eight of Wands in the reverse position. So what I'm going to say about that is, I'm going to go back to this relationship or this conversation that you have. There's a consideration that's getting ready to pop up here. If you're dealing with an earth sign, there is a potential that there's going to have to be some healing in your relationship, because there was some communication that was not quite right, a little funky. Not massive, but a little funky. So you might want to clean up that vibration. Just saying. Clean up that vibration. And you are still going through a healing phase. And it's also potential that your partner or whoever it is that you're dealing with here, because it doesn't have to be a romantic partner. It can be a business partner. It can be a family member. It can be just anyone that you're super, super close with, that is indicating that there should be some conversation, communication that needs to be cleared up a little bit on Monday to secure sort of what we've got going on here. Okay. On Tuesday, in the Temperance Glory, okay, we've got this. We are talking about more good energy, but this also happens to be the day that Moon transitions into the sign of Libra. So I'm going to call balance out all day long, Sagittarius. I do believe that Libra is having a conversation with Sagittarius in the back end to try to communicate and do more alchemy in the back. This also, as you already know, is Archangel Gabriel creating that throat chakra, the alchemy that you can use for vocalizing what needs to be able to happen for you. But there is definitely magics that are happening behind the scenes here on Tuesday to support you. Chiron in Aries is going to be in play again for you. We definitely have Mars pushing the Virgo energy on this particular day, with the Sun and the Sun in Virgo, and also Mars in Virgo, pushing that energy of going in, pushing that energy of I'm just going to say this because I think I had to say it before in the last reading too. A lot of the times people resist going in, and going in can sometimes just be as simple as asking other people, like recognition, like I really need help with this, and you're too shy to do it. You need to ask for help. So that message may be for someone specific. So let's go ahead and see what we've got going on for our Sagittarius with their card here. Smoking. There we go. Three of Swords energy is popping back up here. There's Libra, the Empress, coming back in, or I should say Venus, the Empress, popping in, talking about your options and choices. Again, balance is fully in play here with this Two of Pentacles energy, trying to balance things on your own. And the High Priestess in the reverse position is indicating that some of you, again, are really super highly tapped in, and you already understand what it is that you might need to be able to do, and it will be revealed to you specifically on this day. Again, I feel if you can hang out in hermit mode. But I do feel that what is going on here with Gabriel is, again, securing this timeline, the 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months, although I feel that this is really going to be strongly 3 weeks. I do feel that there's going to be more content coming to support you within 3 weeks. It can carry into the 3 months, but I do feel that you're going to be starting to see something here in 3 weeks. So this is the beginnings of the alchemy happening in the background for you. Venus, Libra, and Taurus energy, looking good, feeling good, smelling good, feeling completely at whole, at ease, manifestation, birth, creation, activity happening here. The divine feminine coming in as well. Again, it takes a strong person to balance, but it takes a stronger person to ask for help sometimes. So, just know that you have that, and you are going to find out what exactly that is going to mean with this High Priestess in the reverse position. Therefore, when we move to the energy of Wednesday, and we've got this Seven of Wands that showed up from the previous week, let's get a little bit of clarity on that. What are we doing now with this victorious information? Because we're feeling good. There's some good energy that's here. This is backwards. Sorry. I had to just fix justice. Seven of Rods for our Sagittarius on Wednesday. Page of Wands, new messages coming through. Okay. new messages coming through. You got the Ace of Cups. You have a restoration that's coming here. So whatever message is coming through is going to restore you, body, mind, spirit. Okay. From an emotional perspective, you're talking gains, and this gain that's coming through is the Page of Pentacles. It's a new resource that is on his way as well. Okay, something is here to help you, and so you are standing in your glory on this particular day, and you are receiving all of these gifts from top of the mountain on this particular day. Is what it is that you've got. Let's move on to this 9 of the 9. The portal day here, like I said, 9 of 9 is really kind of an auspicious day. It's the day that we have close opportunity to commune. This is the day that many people are going to see their glow up. There's opportunities for lots of different things. This is a good day to have meetings with people. This is a good day to get together with people. This is a good day to, be social with individuals. This is a good day to, just be connected. I'll just put it that way. Okay, here we go. All right, so we're going to read this a couple of different ways. We have the Knight of Wands energy. We have the Sun coming up in the sideways position. And we have the Three of Cups, which will have to be read then upright and then down. Okay, so let's start with the upright position. So this Three of Swords energy from a timing perspective is just saying you're receiving a higher level. So not only was this Page of Wands talking to you, and little details. I'm here, bro. I'm here. I'm going to be dropping this in your lap really, really quickly. Be on your toes. Be on your toes. The sun is coming for you, okay? And depending upon your acceptance of it, then you're going to find yourself in extreme celebration. Another 3. Yes, I will read this in a relationship fashion as well, but another 3 celebration. Get ready for it. Get ready for it. I'm trying to share with you. If you don't get yourself organized, then you are going to be burnt out, is what he's trying to say. All right. You will be burnt out if you can't get yourself organized, which is why it's so important for all that healing to have taken place and going through it. Now, traditional readers are going to read this card, and I will do it too, just to put it out there, but with the 3 of Swords and the 3 of Cups coming together, and the fact that we had the relationship card with this lack of strength in one sense, I do need to put it out there just to make sure that I'm covering all the bases, that there could be a revelation in a relationship status situation as well. I'm just going to put it out there. But more so than anything else, I feel the universe is saying, get ready, because your glow up is definitely on the way, and this message is going to be hitting you very, very, very quickly. Okay. So there is that, which brings us into the next day. This is where we get into our Thursday energy. Friday the 10th energy. This is where we have the Magician showing up here, people. This is where Mercury has been having all these sexy conversations in the cosmos on your behalf. And now we have the only square that is there, because we still have Mercury and Libra on this day, now actively talking about our Taurian energy, specifically again with our Uranus energy. The Fool energy is in play this day. Mercury is talking to the Fool. Libra is talking to Jupiter about how to make sure that we can help create you. This is the day, people. The universe will aligned literally on this day to help you create the magic that you want for any steps moving forward. So the universe is giving you an opportunity to put some new energy into that whole situation, some new juice, like I said. Okay, let's talk about the Magician for our Sagittarius. We have the 9 of Cups. Okay, wish fulfillment, calling in those wishes. We have the 6 of Swords in the reverse position. I think that's just a warning about trying to move too fast in one area, but let's clarify. Rome was not built in a day. Okay. But it is going to happen. So they've clarified for me you don't have to rush the situation yourself, because the universe is actually helping you with this situation. And alternatively, you don't have to fear the directions, putting some support in the different directions that the universe is trying to give you. So if they're asking you to go left for a little bit of time, then put love, energy, support into that direction, so that you can make the magic happen with what it is they're asking you to do, even if it's just temporary. Okay, so the Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment, right? Make sure that you're putting in all the things that you want with that wish card coming in. Don't fear going into a wrong direction. The Chariot is here to tell you that the Cancerian energy that you were in earlier, and or that you're dealing with the Cancer with that Star card from the previous week is supporting you. Don't fear changing direction, because this is for you. And you're going to sit down and think about it long and hard, because there's that Eight of Cups. There's that graduation that shows up on Saturday the 11th. Now, 9/11 is actually a very, very good day for people as well. There's a lot of energy in this day to do things. Correct. Have conversations with your partners, whether they're romantic or business or not, getting outdoors and doing things. There's just going to be a lot of energy on this particular day that you can tap into that will be supportive as far as movement. Eight of Cups, movement. Let's see what we've got here. We move and would have transitioned a little bit from Scorpio energy here into Scorpio being into the charts on Saturday. There's only one square, and that's Jupiter and Aquarius having that conversation with the Moon and Scorpio, and Moon and Scorpio is going, what is it that we need to change? Remember, Scorpio is all about death, change, death to the old so that we can bring in the new. And Jupiter in Aquarius is talking about how do we bring this expansive energy towards you. So there could be a little bit of conflict on that day. We do have the Four of Cups, so we're talking about if you've been bored with something in the past, you're definitely going to have the ability to move past that. There's also an indicator that some of you are moving out of this situation because you're graduating towards a new offer. So there could watch out for signs and signals for offers coming towards you as well. I'd be checking your email box. Those types of things. Okay, we had a whole lot, so we've got our storyline. Let's go for it. We have also the Queen of Pentacles in reverse with the Hangman, and we have the Ace of Swords in reverse, but we with Capricorn's energy that shows up here. Okay, so what I'm feeling here for many people is that you could have been potentially very bored with something that was going on with your finances in the past, like you put in a lot of stuff and effort into one situation. It just maybe didn't give you the results that you were looking for, so it was basically unstable. You were putting in more than what it is that you were giving back. So therefore, this Neptunian energy that comes in here with the, the Hangman, this Neptunian energy that comes in with the Hangman is trying to get your attention on this perspective. And the universe is saying, listen, we got this Ace of Swords paired up with this Capricorn energy here. There is going to be an opportunity for you to realize the clarity in what it is that you are still holding on to that you really do need to let go of on this day. And so the other auspicious piece that comes in on this day is the Moon in Scorpio doing this dance with Pluto in Capricorn. So the placement is right as well for this energy to show up and just say you really have understood or will be understanding down to the nth level. Something's got to move. You don't have to completely shatter something. You didn't get a tower, you didn't get anything else, but something needs to change direction in order for you to maximize things in the future. Whoopsies. Then of course we end the weekend on Sunday the 12th with the Moon moving into the sign of Sagittarius. On Sunday the 12th, we definitely have the Moon in Sagittarius doing this juicy dance with Chiron and Aries. And so by doing the work, by understanding what it is that you were involved with, your involvement in the situation, your handling of the situation, your handling of your healings, your handling of listening to spirit and cutting out the bullshit from other people and this and that and the other thing is going to yield for you some really good things. There's no real squares in this day, but there, still is a lot of conversation with the Moon in Scorpio talking about the combination of that whole Mars in Virgo, what's practical coming together, Two of Cups energy, choices, options, emotional healing still. We do have the Ace of Wands that shows up in the reverse position. So at least if you get into the feel of it, that Ace of Wands is going to be in your energy. You may not be feeling passionate about trying to do something, but at least you have the awareness of it. And that's in itself a grand thing, because that's how most things work. Okay, now we have the Seven of Pentacles. So what this combination is indicating is that, yeah, you've definitely had a thought process about what was going on for you in the past. But you're also at that point where you are realizing where you can start to maneuver. This is where you physically start, and again, I was talking about your dollars before. This is where you physically start thinking about what it is that you can start doing as far as maneuvering those pentacles that are growing on this bush. This is the time where you realize that you might need to pick it up and put it into a different pot, okay, so that it can grow with extra fertilizer and things of that nature. It's also possible that you are capable at this point of pulling a piece of fruit or a pentacle or two off of that big tree to use it towards your best ability, okay? So, wow, that's a lot, my friends. That's a lot. So we're going to go into a different, where to go. We are definitely, yeah, you're definitely coming out of a break. You're definitely coming out of a you've received the messages. You have received the messages from Spirit. You understand clearly how things are going to line up for you. And again, I go back to the 3 days, 3 weeks scenario here very, very strongly for you. We're going to pull another numerology card, and we're going to pull a couple of other oracles to close this out for you, Sagittarius. Thank you so much for sticking with me. Try to be thorough and try to be detailed. And of course, you may have to come back to it, but you know, hey, that's how it works. Okay. Teaching and learning. One of the things that you're going to be realizing, Sagittarius, one of the directions that universe is really trying to get your attention into is your ability to teach others. Well, I'm not an expert in that. I don't have this and I don't have that. Yeah, you do. You have enough of it as a light worker. I'm going to speak to you specifically. You have enough of it right now with your level of vibration to help raise somebody else's vibration. It doesn't have to be a big YouTube channel. It doesn't have to be anything like that, but it can be you stepping out of your comfort zone a little bit and being willing to teach other individuals. The other aspect of it, like I said, is asking for help. And one of those things, and especially since you're going to be changing trajectory just a little bit, is asking for the help and taking a part in active learning as well. Okay, so that's going to come up for you, some of you, and that's going to be important for you to do that. All right. Now, I do feel that is where some of the Two of Cups comes in when it comes to this new collaboration or this new emotional offering, this new choice that's coming in here. It is a new partnership. It is a new area that is going to broaden your heart even more. So let's pull a couple of quick cards here and close this off for our Sagittarius. Yes, it can indicate new love relationship coming in. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Well, you forgot to tell him this. Yeah, but I just did. Okay. Sagittarius. Gratitude. Can't tell you this enough. You need to be all over your gratitude journals. You need to, and if you don't carry or have a gratitude journal, you should probably think about creating one. You can spend 5 minutes a day before you go to bed listing off all the beautiful things that you were grateful for before you put your head on the pillow to go to sleep at night. You can list off your reasons for being grateful when you're driving to work in the morning. I used to do that all the time. I used to sit there and, be grateful for the fact that I had a car, be grateful for the fact that it always had gas in it, be grateful for the fact that, it was maintained. Well, okay, let me not let my spouse hear you, but honey, there's a light. That the tires were in good, you know what I mean? Those different types of things. And so when you start creating that level of vibration for gratitude is the fastest way to raise your vibration. because it's something that is truly meaningful to you. And like I was saying before, it's like manifestations come from the energy of your heart, not necessarily you just talking about it. But so speaking your gratitudes into existence is supportive. Writing your gratitudes into existence is supportive. And again, you don't have to spend 15,000 hours doing it, but if you can spend a little bit of time every single day creating what you've grateful for, you're always going to continue to receive those, because what you create vibrationally must always continue to come to you as a vibration, as an attraction. And then it becomes easier and easier and easier and easier to change your perspective about other different types of things, so that now you have unlocked this new space for things to come in. Okay, unlocked this new space for things to come in. So gratitude. Again, healing the past is bringing you forward. Knowing that you're completing a cycle is bringing you forward. Being able to teach new people or learning is bringing you forward. Continuing with your levels of gratitude is bringing you forward. And let's see what else we have. That was super fast. Thank you, universe. Friendship. Good. It's important for some of you as well to nurture your friendships. Okay, nurture your friendships. It's important for you to loosen up a little bit in some areas and just get connected with your friends. Go have a cocktail. Go, if you don't drink, go do something. Go enjoy yourself. Be like children. Bring some joy into a situation. Dance, party, do whatever the case may be. Enjoy those different friendships. Okay. And the other thing that comes out of here is seek knowledge. So again, seek knowledge does mean a couple of different things. It does mean teaching and learning. I don't know any other way to tell you this, but universe is making little teeny tiny mini steps and little alterations towards your overall plan. It's not there. They're just tweaking you in a different direction for a small time being. You're healing all the other stuff. You're available and open to do this. They need your support, obviously, for some reason. There's a big benefit in this for you. Also, somewhere down the road, follow spirit and you're going to be in a great position. So Sagittarius, thank you so much for sticking in and tuning in. Hopefully you were able to vibe with the majority of that there. If you did, please make sure that you give this a like. You can share this content out with someone that you think would be a beneficial recipient. If you're just passing by, make sure that you hit the subscribe button so that you can get the rest of the content. And feel free to comment below. And I already shared it. If you're looking for a personal, description box below will also give you the details that you need. So thank you very much, Sagittarius, and we will see you next time. Many blessings.